What's up, guys? I'm back with some Platinum vs. Silvers. I kind of started late today with streaming in general, because I went out with a friend to see Age of Ultron. And also I, wanted to, collect myself, because, it was a little bit of a long day. I'm a little exhausted. Yeah, I'll go with the... And also I, wanted to, collect the dashboard as well. Sorry about that. But yeah, other than that... I do want to try and go for more support, actually, because I was looking at the Platinum vs. Silver playlist I have ready or whatever. And, it's actually pretty lacking on support. I thought I did more support games, but I just need to do more of it. I'm thinking if I want to, blind pick Thresh, or if I want to go, Morgana or Janna. I'll go with Janna, actually. Even though I don't know the team comp.
Tempest is at your command.
Wait. Play Thresh? Oh, wait. I missed your chat message just by a split-second aspect. I'll do some more Thresh afterwards. So I think, my, few games on Platinum vs. Silver on support are actually, Morgana. I have no Janna support, and I don't have any Thresh support. I have some ranked Thresh games on my ranked playlist, but nothing on Platinum vs. Silver. I could do more of that later for you, Aspect. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's gonna be more games later today anyways. So yeah, this isn't gonna be, the one game. I'll play at least 3 hours of Platinum vs. Silver today for you guys. If I go on for 4, we'll see, but for now, it's at least 3 guaranteed, so you can hold me to that. I got some music. But yeah. That's the thing, if you're gonna go dead set onto going for a Vayne blind pick, you always have to be ready for whatever matchup you're gonna be thrown at. Because every matchup's kinda tough for Vayne. I have the right masteries. I'll have the right overlay here too. I don't have me a Janna overlay, but I just use champion Shuttlesome to their role. I use Thresh for supporty champions like Janna. Sinja for middle, Vi and Rek'Sai for junglers, etc. etc. So speaking of the lanes, wait, I want to lower volume. bit for myself. Hopefully that's okay for the stream. But yeah. Orianna versus Katarina. It's a skill-based matchup there. Orianna can kind of shove easily and safely. Yeah, it's more skill-based middle, actually, I would say. Like, what they both bring in team fights is, like, more different to one another. Like, Orianna aids in supporting, like, the front line and getting, like, sick initiations off of that. And then Katarina, like, focuses on, like, picking off people with, like, lots of burst AoE damage and resets. Singe versus Zacktop. It's gonna be pretty weird. You don't really see that matchup too often anyways. But I would venture to say that Singe actually has a better matchup here. And also when it comes to late game, Singe does have the upper hand because he has teleport over Zac. Like, Zac has to, like, get, like, some really big lane dominance early on with Ignite. And he can kind of do it against Singe, but I don't think he can even threaten Singe with death with Ignite. And, Rek'Sai versus Vi. Rek'Sai has more reliable, like, sustaining in her clearing. Like, she could go for a full clear without, potions. But then again, this is the new jungle, actually. Like, this patch, Rek'Sai did get nerfed with her early on numbers. Like, I think her base health got nerfed this patch. And I think also jungle leashing rules got changed. It's either this patch or next patch, so Rek'Sai is going to take a little bit more damage clearing out early on. Yeah, the cover music is... And, like, official music's too loud. But yeah, so Rek'Sai has more reliable early on ganks, but Vi kind of shines, like, mid-game once she has, like, level 6, because she has, like, targeted ultimates. Like, I think Vi's best bet would be to, like, gank top or bottom. Because even though Zac has, like, more mobility early on with his with Elastic Slingshot, it's a little bit easy to interrupt. Especially with, like, both Singe having targeted knockback and Vi also having, like, crowd control all over the place. She can potentially catch Zac out of that. But once both lanes get to level 6, it will be hard for Vi to get a gank off, because with me I would have my own Monsoon, so I can knock her out of stuff. Like, I could already knock her stuff. I could knock her Q out with my Q anyways. Like, yeah. I didn't talk about bottom lane yet. I would say, bottom lane should win for sure. Like, we have better early on pressure, and we scale similarly to Vayne anyways. A lot of the bottom lane comes down to the supports though, actually. Like, if Thresh could, like, impose his threat of, like, positioning and, like, hooks and whatnot, and plays, then bottom's gonna be for a rough time. I'm getting a little bit of latency, but it shouldn't matter that much.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Fish bones. You know what we have to do? Do the laundry, wash dishes, and pay some bills.
In harmony.
Oh, hey, Dutseaver, how you doing? Wait, give me a second, some eating, actually. The thing that Rek'Sai and I had against on our portraits is like a new championship mastery thing. It's like the more you play the champion, like the more mastery points you get with it. If you get like 4 or 5, you get like stuff around your borders and stuff, and you do like in-game emotes. Yeah, in this matchup, I'm just aiming to get like auto attack grass off whenever I can safely. I'm also trying to zone Bane off the CS whenever I can. Like, I see a Punisher for any CS I can get. Also with this, like, whenever you're fighting a Thresh, always look out for what he's, like, his buffs over here on the top left. Because, if you see he has, like, the Flay icon, that means he's starting off Flay. You have to, like, you don't have to worry about getting, your positioning, like, away from him or whatever. Because he only has, what's his face? Because he doesn't have a hook at range. He only has a Flay at melee range, relatively. Yeah, talking a lot, maybe you get auto attack, but what's his face? But yeah, like that's like just like some general tips on fighting a Thresh. Like you want to watch out if he has like certain skills level 1, because Thresh is like relatively a short range support when he doesn't have his hook. I could have used the Q offensively there, but I wanted to wait actually. I'm gonna ward up for actually I don't need to, I think. Oh, whoops. I was a little bit late on that. Yeah, mainly, like, your role as Janna support is to get, Anya ward, because Vi's there. It's better to do stuff reactionary and defensively as opposed to, like, getting offensive picks off. Like, you want to get shields on people when they're getting auto-attacked. Especially, like, when, like, you have a more mobile, AD carry like Jinx. Or not like Jinx, but like Lucian or something, or Porky. Like, you want to have them dodge, like, whatever skill shots they can, and then use your E to mitigate damage that they can't avoid, like, auto-attacks and trades. I need to watch out here. I'll use a bush here. I don't need a ward yet, because I know, like, Vi's constantly throwing herself on the map. I'll probably ward in, like, 30 seconds if we stay pushed up, though. I'm gonna ward up after this cannon. Okay. Nuts. I'm gonna move forward so that way Bane has to respect my positioning here. Yeah. Unfortunately, the condemn timing is a little bit off between Weedholder and Mia's. But, you always have to, like, be more decisive with when you want to condemn disengage. A little bit too greedy there. I didn't have enough mana for E. Maybe I could bait out Vayne, but I don't think so. Yeah, what Zach said. Noting your summoners and masters and runes are pretty important before the match starts. Actually, I'm greedy as hell. So I know that's pink warded. So I'll try and clear for it later. Yeah, like right here, we want to keep like the main to our side, so that way Vayne has some more CS here. Like starting Vayne from oh wait, this is worded. I'm gonna leave some CS here actually. Like I'm gonna leave the XP range. I don't think so. That'd be good to know. If Ori ever watches this, you always like want to know your summoner choices. Like sometimes like barrier or exhaust is usually better. Yeah. I should have timed my Q better there. Like my Q did zone Here comes Oriana. I know she doesn't have ultimate though, so like when Vi uses her Q like that. Yeah. Like always try and notice Vi's ranges, because once you know she lacks an ultimate, if you outrange her Q, you don't have anything to worry about generally. I forgot to swap to red trinket. That's my bad.
Upon the wing.
There's not too much to worry about in terms of hard CC, because the only thing they have really is like 3 different stuns. Or rather, they only have 2 stuns because they have Thresh's Q and they only have Vayne's Condemn. So instead of going for a kills, I'm gonna go for a Locket, because Locket kind of fights their team better because they have a Singe and Orianna for AP damage, and also the active shield also helps like both sources of damage anyways. Is that wrong? I showed the wrong target. But yeah. I guess a quick tip for Reed Holder would be to practice condemning. Because condemning is a pretty vital point of Vayne. Because in terms like disengaging and laning, like a lot of the condemns are kind of like leaving us free actually, like keeping us more safe. Yeah, shout out to Deathseever in chat. One of the more older fans, who's been around since like the January 3 or whatever. Also, CSing is gonna be inherently hard as Vayne, especially like when your opponent controls a lane. Cause like if you look at how like we always had the lane set up, like it was always generally like in this area. Like whenever like we were pushing or whatever. Like Vayne had to like roam around the map a lot. So that's like one reason why there's oh wait. Oh right. But yeah, always when you're a support and you're trying to solidify your lead, you always want to place vision in like areas you want to push. Like a lot of my focus was on the bottom side, so I inherently like kept my vision on the bottom side of the map. Like, so let's say for example we want to get like the tier 2 mid here safely. Like you would want to get like wards like ideally like here, here, and like here, so that way they really can't come through their jungle. Or like even like here, here, and here. And if you have like a pink ward there as well, like they can't even come through river. Like they'll have to take like some like diluted way like through over this wall and like behind here. Alright. Like, you always have to be aware of, like, what kind of paths, like, junglers can take. Like, if they don't have, like, a way to dash or blink over a wall, then, like, their options are limited. Like, Rek'Sai and Vi, for example, have, like, ways to go over walls. Or, like, Sejuani or Gragas. Like, that's why, like, besides, like, their obvious, like, hits being strong, like, they have, like, that going for them. Like, let's say, for example, like, as I said here, like, if a champion like Master Yi or Xin Zhao couldn't go over a wall, or at least like in a simple way, like you would have like their gank paths are kind of like limited. I'll go over that in like another game depending on like if sides ever change. Also, when you take towers with Janna, always give your AD carry, or like person with like highest attack speed, your shield, because your shield gives extra AD as well. And that's why it's like so good for trading in like laning phase. Oh, what's that here? Wait. Yeah. If I was smart enough to realize she was going for me, I could have done that Q sooner. Also, Jinx has to kind of respect the W range of that. Oh, oops. Yeah. I was like kind of focusing on my phone there actually, to be honest. But yeah. I'd still be smart to not go against the wall against Vayne. Oops, I accidentally used my locket. Like as I said earlier with the vision control, like if you want to get like a certain objective on the map, you want to have like your vision complement it. Like let's say for instance like we want to go for like Baron or whatever. Like if I have like wards in like key spots like here and here, we know that they can't go through there. And if we have like minions coming in from this lane, then we know they can't like come through lane either way. I can't really explain like what kind of like mastery emote you get. Like if you like press a certain button, you get it's like some kind of like the icon thing you saw in the champion select or whatever, I think. Like it appears for a bit, and it's like some like flaunting thing. Oh, I hit you.
For tranquility.
Yeah. I guess if I were to give out some tips for, like, how the game went, It seems like since Sinch got first blood in the top lane, you wanna check how you wanna check what like the combat summoners are and whatnot. Like so I imagine like the only way he lost was because like he had like ignite over him, so you don't wanna like fight someone who has an ignite on you. Like you always like wanna choose a fight that's favorable. Like either go through like a way where like you make sure like you can proxy farm him as Sinch, like farm behind the tower, but do it safely. Because you don't want to give up kills, but you want to make him choose between CS or like damaging you. So yeah, just like watch out who you fight in terms of summoners. But yeah, sometimes for bottom lane, you want to watch out for, I mean, it's tough when you pick Vayne, because it's like, there's like so many bad matchups. You have to be super adept with Vayne to pick her effectively. I'll make another room after everyone's done talking in chat, because it looks like people still have like tips to give out and whatnot, like Elution.